Hey everyone, little bit different video for you today. This is going to be kind of a another display of some of my recent eBay purchases and an Amazon purchase as far as locks goes. Because I picked up a whole bunch of really neat stuff and I'm dying to get to it. So let's go ahead and show off some of the goodies that I picked up. First off is a recent Amazon purchase, and I've not gotten these on video yet, is a selection of Mindy locks. Pretty interesting looking locks. Nice design on them, but they are, you know, your standard Chinese made locks, so core quality, not so good. Outside quality, probably really not hardened, but damned if they don't look good, right? That's why I bought them, just because they looked good. These have the pagoda style key and a little laser track in the center. This one has the same core. I kind of like this one with the eagle on it. And let's see here, I got this smaller one here. It's a 45 millimeter. It's got this type of key, so I'd say that's almost like a warded type lock. I wouldn't quite call that a disc detainer. I'm not really sure how this one works yet, but I think I'm on the right track. You'll see me get these on video one of these days. I've got a lot of videos to go though. And then we got this other one. This is just your smiley dimple lock. Really neat pattern on it. So I picked those up on Amazon just for a little bit of bling to go in my collection, just as far as, you know, pretty stuff. Because, you know, guys, most of my collection is, well, vintage locks. Well, this is one that I just picked up off eBay. It's a Series 50 American, all brass. I just need to scratch that sticker off the back. Double-sided wafer lock, so should be a pretty fun one to pick. I've got another wafer lock style. This is a Series L50 with a square body, and there's the date code on the back is OHF. The key says Junkunk Brothers. And this one does work. The shackle's a little bit stiff. I haven't oiled these yet. But it does work quite nice. So that'll be another upcoming pick video. Then I've got this little American lock here. I've got his big brother that I think either Pick Me sent me or Steel Penning sent me. They've both sent me some American locks, and I can't remember which one sent me the slightly bigger version of this one. But this one also has the Junkunk key, and it works quite nicely. And this one's actually a pin tumbler. Pretty cool little lock. I mean, it does, that key goes in there pretty tightly, but I still need to oil these up. Pretty cool stuff. Alright, and we've got another American. This one is a B50 made in Taiwan American lock. Does work nicely. Snaps open readily, but it looks like it has a pretty decent bitting on the key. But, well, for all we know, since it was made in Taiwan, it could be totally junk inside, so yeah, we'll find out. Got a couple of Corbins here, or well, three of them actually. Got another Corbin USN lock. That one didn't have a key. I've got another Corbin USN, or actually no, this one's not USN. This one's just a plain Corbin, and this one does have a key. Pretty nasty little bitting there. Look at that low cut right in the front. Okay, so let's set that one there. And then the third Corbin is this little guy right here. This guy is gorgeous. It's definitely going to stay in my collection. But it is a push-in lock. You push the key in, it turns, and the whole shackle pops out. Really cool stuff. And that one is a USN Corbin Cabinet Lock Co. So really, really cool little lock here. And some actually, you know, it's not some terrible warding there. Those pins are resting directly on that piece of warding. But you can access it with 15 thousandths from this ledge over here. Really cool little lock. So we'll stick that one over here. Then we got this one. This is a gorgeous lock. The patina on it is just awesome. US BIA A2275. I don't know if BIA is the manufacturer of the lock or if that's another acronym or something. And A2275 corresponds to the key. So that may have been like the location of the lock, maybe. Not that crazy of a bitting, but you can tell that key is a little bit rounded, so it has seen a lot of use. But it does work fantastic in that beautiful, beautiful brass shackle. So really cool. Set that one there. Let's go on to an Eagle padlock. This is another US padlock. Eagle manufacturer. Pretty nice bitting on the key. Some really low ones in the front and some high ones in the back. Not too terrible of a keyway, but it's reminiscent of a Schlage style keyway. So I might have to pick that one with a narrow pick from the bottom. Probably a 15 thousandths. It works perfect and has this brass shackle. Alrighty, let's go to the next Eagle. This is another US Eagle. This one is a little bit different. This one is actually new old stock. It came in a plain white unmarked box. And it is key retaining, but it is also removable core, which is really cool in these locks. But that keyway is absolutely minuscule. I haven't tried to pick it yet, but I imagine that I'll be having to use my 15 thousandths and pick off this edge here. The key is another story. It is amazingly difficultly bitted. So really radical bitting on that key, but this thing just works perfect. I mean, it's a brand new lock. Well, oh yeah, there we go. I actually turned the key back with it open a little bit. There we go. But really, really cool lock. That one is probably going to stay with me. Let's see here. I've got another lock. This one's not a real vintage lock. It was new in the box, but it has sat there for quite a while, apparently. But there's the date code on the back of it as a YNIF5, and it's a Series 5200 US with the looks like the protective finish. But this one has a different keyway. This one has a master lock keyway. Very similar to the keyway that we see in the safety tagout locks that I have. Not too challenging of a bitting, and I imagine this one is probably got standard spools and the master lock style serrated pin in it. I almost guarantee it. But I haven't picked it yet, but I'll be getting to this one before too terribly long. And well, that brings me to the last lock I have in the lot here. This Scandinavian style barrel padlock. Don't have a key for this one. Actually, I'm not sure if that's a warded lock or what. I've not shown a light down inside yet. But really cool. The shackle's nice and loose, so it probably works if I had a key. And you know, it's in fairly decent condition. It's not been beat up too hard, and the patina on the body is really nice. So, well, that Everyone, is a update on my latest round of lock purchases. You're not going to see too terribly many videos like this from me because, well, I don't buy locks like crazy anymore. But in this case, I kind of did. I mostly rely on trades, but you know, some of these will probably get traded out. I'm pretty sure that one and that one will. That one most likely will, and I think this one probably will. I'm not 100% sure. That one will probably hit the trade circuit. That one won't. I guarantee it. This one I really like. It's another Corbin, by the way. It has a Corbin key at least. So I guess that nixes my speculation on what the BIA stood for the manufacturer or not, since it's a Corbin key. But you know, I'm still slightly ignorant on some vintage locks, and then I'll probably hang on to that Eagle there too. These Mindys, they might eventually see trade circuit once I you know, get them picked on video. So let me slide this stuff out of the way, and I'll bring in my latest addition. Is my new pinning tray. It's not quite ready for use once. It has been coated with polyurethane once. It's currently drying, that's why I'm touching it only on the bottom. But yeah, it replaces my old poplar pinning tray. So that should be a nice welcome addition. I've got this little little parts tray over here, longer and deeper cuts here. So that should be pretty nice. So, but there we go, guys. A little bit of an update. I got a few more bits of news. I've had a ton of people asking me if I was going to start selling my lock picks, my homebrew picks with the wood handles. The short answer on that is yes. I am going to start selling them. Exactly when, I'm not sure yet. I'm waiting on a call back from a distributor to get some 301 full hard stainless, and after that I got to get a bunch of picks made. I'm not going to be just selling them ad hoc through my channel or anything, or make a website of my own. I'm not going to do anything like that. So to make the purchases of them, if any of you guys still want to buy them available, I'm thinking about starting up a page on Etsy to sell my homebrew picks. I got to look into that to see if maybe that would fall under stuff that they don't want to sell on their site, but right now that's kind of what I'm looking at. Otherwise I might fall back to my eBay page. But anyway, guys, that's another little update that I wanted to pass on to you. And other than that, let's see about picking one of these locks. I'm already at 13 minutes. Let's go ahead and look at this one. I imagine it's probably not really good inside, so we'll see. We might even be able to shim this one open. I kind of see maybe the pin. I caught a glimpse of something shiny right behind that core. So let me see which pick I want to try, and I'll go with this tension wrench here. Well, first off, let's just go ahead and try to zip it, see if that does anything for us, other than launch my tension wrench. Note to self, when you're zipping a lock, use bottom of the keyway tension. Oh, well, you can tell that one doesn't have any security pins in it. We zipped it open. Well, let's see how bad it is to single pin pick, because that's what I do most of the time anyway. Actually, I'll need a slightly taller pick too. Let's go with this guy here. Nothing on 1, nothing on 2. Let's go again. Tiny little click off of 1, tiny little click off of 2, a click from 3, and a click from 4, and that opens this up. So definitely no security pins in this guy. Alrighty, so yeah, fun times. So everyone, please stay safe. Don't do anything illegal. For God's sakes, don't do anything illegal. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe.